Sebastian, I'm going to throw this question to you first. What does a sustainable, people-centered culture look like? What could this look like? What does it maybe look like for Trees, Water, People?
Yeah, so just a little background. We're a 16-person organization, very diverse. We have a lot of staff from the places that we work and that have contextual lived experience in the places that we work. We think that makes us a better organization, better at what we do, and better at serving our communities. We move at the speed of our relationships, and I think that what we've been successful at in the past several years is taking that message to our donors and really kind of rewiring our relationships with donors into a more trust-based, relationship-based, and community-led approach that allows us to kind of take time for these critical relationships to develop and unfold, right? We can't do anything effectively if we're marching to the donors beat and outpacing the communities and the relationships that are critical to getting any meaningful work done, right? And so a lot of our work has been around trust-based philanthropy and kind of beating on that drum as kind of a lever for improving well-being of staff, improving relationships with the community, and ultimately leading to greater impact, right? Lasting impact that won't create dependencies on your organization, but will leave a lot of the power and a lot of the decision making in the hands of the community. We work with indigenous communities in the West, in the Western U.S., and also throughout Mexico, Central America, including Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. And we've learned that it all takes time, and longevity makes a difference, right? And so the longer that you have relationships with people in communities that are really working on generations old challenges and generations old issues and looking generations into the future about the results and the impact that they want to create for their grandchildren and great grandchildren, the more you realize that, as you're setting up these programs, it's not about hitting those quarterly marks. It's not about meeting the grant goals of the foundation that's only looking a year ahead in their grant cycles. Really, it's about communicating to those funders and to your staff to think on a long-term, long horizon basis, and really look to the communities for what they need to create the change that they need to see to feel successful and to feel like they've created impact for their people to come.